Hey, so I completely forgot to say that, but thanks for 100 subscribers. Crazy that we're already there. I mean, the channel is at this point like, what, 5 months old? That went pretty quickly. So, thanks for that, and now onto the actual topic of the video. Welcome to the new series, All Territories a Country Ever Had. I don't have a better name, write a better name in the comments. So this is how it goes. We will look at a map of a country, and we'll try to look all at their history from present to past. But then I realized this is stupid, so now I'm doing past to present and see what territories they ever occupied. I will though divide them on colors because I think that, like, especially with occupied territories and direct territories, there's like a big difference that they're sometimes shown the same, which I just think is inaccurate because people do use these as sources. Talking about sources, do not use this video as a 100% source. Use some other ones as well, especially with borders where there are so many different ones that, like, I just don't know, man. So here are the rules being, now you got the color of the country, which is representing like the direct control, you know, the direct territories. And then you got red for puppet states and colonies and all that. You got yellow for unions, marriages, commonwealths, all that. And then you also have, I do also want to point out that I am not counting any of the territories you have occupied during a war and then haven't gotten later. You will see all of them very clearly on the map as something that I just wanted to say. Now, if a country ever has like a color the same as a color from these rules, we will just change the color. Okay, so with all that being said, I think we are ready to start. I will put the rules always in one corner depending on the position of the country in the map, and let's just pull down the curtains. The Kievan Rus is the first Russian state. Well, it may be kind of debate of if it's Ukrainian or Russian or something else. I think it can also be both. So with that said, this was an actually pretty big first state. Now, this state was created by Vikings who wandered down the rivers in modern Ukraine and from creating small posts, might eventually state. These are all the territories it's ever occupied. It didn't have any border disputes, it didn't have any marital unions. So yeah, we can pretty quickly move on. Oh! Yeah, so the Mongols invaded them and they did eventually disappear. So we can move on. Starting as a small state in the post-Mongol Russia to officially the one uniting them all back, the Grand Duchy of Moscow. Now, it still didn't fill out these two squares, but it certainly expanded. And we even had to expand to the Eurasian map. And what didn't fill out these two still, I mean, this is a pretty big improvement. So this is our European map and this is our Eurasian map. Oh yeah, and the fake Dimitris are thrown out of this equation, and also what I think I need to explain is the Polish-backed throne, because that isn't anything similar to the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, and like, he barely ruled. Next up we got the Tsardom of Russia. You know, this one existed for quite some time, and like, I mean, you could see a lot of modern Russia in here, and it definitely expanded into the Siberia. So yeah, overall just a big expansion, still nothing from these two, but it really doesn't matter, you know? And that's also the first time when a Tsar ruled over Russia. And I think from these two maps you can already start to see that the overall territory they've had in their history is starting to increase by a lot. After the Tsardom of Russia in 1721, Peter the Great declared Russia an empire. and Southern Russian Empire was born. It expanded a lot from the Tsardom, and this is it at its peak and all its territories it's ever had. And you may notice that I didn't really incorporate Finland. That's mainly because they had a personal union with Russia. They were not a direct part of Russia, and Poland was also like that. This is just massive. Oh yeah, and I'm just gonna throw Alaska in the corner and never talk about it. And this is our new combined map, and let's see what the Soviets bring for us. Okay, first of all, as hard of a take as this might sound, but I won't really call any of the SSRs part of Russia, only the Russian SSR. We still get Kaliningrad from this, and from the fact that it's a union, we have union territory with this small part of Lithuania and technically the North Korean occupation zone and some other small stuff. So this may sound hot, but it really also isn't. And something that we can also throw on is East Germany as a satellite state. I know not all of Berlin is full, but like, do you really care about that much? Now, modern Russia has really nothing for us to offer, so this is the final map we will be leaving with. Leave in the comments what country you want me to cover next. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.